Okay, let's go over some of the things that we've covered so far. So far we've downloaded SumoMe, which is what we're going to be using to make our opt-in forms. And those opt-in forms are what people are going to enter their email address in to get whatever our offer is. So we've also made our offer, which is either an ebook or a video series or an e-report, anything that you think your target audience is going to enjoy that you can give away for free in exchange for their email address. So we've made the opt-in offer, we've downloaded SumoMe and created some opt-in forms using SumoMe, and now how are people going to get from SumoMe how are you going to keep track of all the emails that you collect through the opt-in forms? And how are you going to keep in contact with those people? So basically, how will you be communicating with your email list that you collect? And the answer is you're going to need an autoresponder. An autoresponder is absolutely vital. So for those of you that don't know what an autoresponder is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. The autoresponder that I personally use is Aweber. It's Aweber. And as you can recall, I mentioned Aweber in a Section 1 lecture where I told you that Aweber was one of the things you're going to need to get started. So Aweber is basically, it serves multiple purposes. It acts as a database that collects your emails. So once somebody fills out your opt-in form on your website using the SumoMe opt-in form, then you can actually connect Aweber to SumoMe so that once somebody fills out their email in your opt-in form, that email address gets automatically sent over to Aweber and put into your database, your email list. And I'm going to show you exactly how to connect them in a couple lectures after this in this section. It's pretty simple to do. It just takes a little bit of tweaking. But yeah, you'll automatically get the emails that are sent in a SumoMe opt-in form that will go over to your Aweber account and be stored in a database. So you'll have all of your emails that you've collected in one place. You can track the open rates and the link clicks in emails that you send out through Aweber. So all of the emails that you're going to be sending out to your email list that you've collected, you're going to be sending those emails through Aweber. And what's cool about that is when you send emails through Aweber, you'll be able to track how many people open. You'll actually be able to see which email addresses opened up your emails. So say we have an email that's jks@aol.com. If that person opens up one of your emails that you sent out, you'll be able to see that in Aweber. You'll be able to see exactly who opens up your emails, exactly how many times, and if they clicked any links that are inside of those emails. So it's a very important piece of information. You want to know exactly how many people are opening up certain emails so that you know what is interesting to your list, what's not interesting to your list, what headlines work, what headlines don't work. It's very important to know that information so that you could test and see what works. A follow-up series. So what a follow-up series is, and I'm going to go over this in the next lecture, I believe. A follow-up series is a series of emails that you pre-write, and those emails are going to be automatically sent out to your brand new email subscribers. So, as an example, I could pre-write a sequence of 6 emails, and say the first one is a welcome one, the second one is a blog post, the third one's a blog post, maybe even the fourth one's a blog post, and then the fifth one makes an offer for one of my products, and then the sixth one is like a final offer for that same product. So every time a new subscriber gets added to your list, they will actually automatically be sent that whole series of 6 emails, one after the other, and you can actually decide, you could set in Aweber how many days you want separated between each email. So I could have them sent the welcome email immediately, then I can have the next email sent 2 days later, the next email sent 1 day later, etc., etc. So, again, all of your new subscribers that are added will actually automatically be sent all of those emails in that sequence during whatever span of time you tell Aweber to send them. So, of course, that's extremely powerful because now your autoresponder, Aweber, is going to basically be selling your products to your list for you automatically. You don't have to continually send these emails out. Now let's go to broadcasts, and broadcasts are just single emails that you send out to your list. So this would be, as an example, if you put out a new podcast, if you put out a new blog post, if you put out a brand new product that you want to introduce them to, you can do it through a single broadcast. It's basically just sending them a single email. But it's a little bit different than just simply sending out an email because again with these broadcasts you can actually set a new date and time in the future for it to automatically send. So if you want to let them know about a podcast and you know the podcast is going to be out on Tuesday and right now it's Sunday, then you can actually write the email out ahead of time and then schedule it to be sent out on a Tuesday. That way you don't have to remember when to send that. You could actually write all of your emails for the week on one day and have them all scheduled out to send automatically. So I know that you're seeing exactly how powerful this is, and in my opinion, you can't you can't build an email list without having an autoresponder on the back end. And like I just said, it basically allows you to automate the entire lead acquiring process. So people can now go to your website 24/7, fill out an opt-in form, and that email will automatically be sent to Aweber, which is your autoresponder, and then they will automatically be sent your whole follow-up series, and you can also throw in some broadcasts whenever you want to. So I hope you've got a better understanding for what the autoresponder is and why it's vital. And in this whole section, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the follow-up series, how to send out broadcasts, and how to connect Aweber to your opt-in forms.